Hey, folks, all you local, regional, and long distance folks. Those terms come from my days of working at Bell. Great career. Not a real good social experience, though. The career is more important for me. Oh, they're landing to the east today. Huh. How about that? I was looking at the sock over there on the building, the windsock. It looks like there's an airplane ready to take off in the opposite direction now. You know, and I can hear a helicopter. Anyway, it is December 5th, 2023, and I got my dog with me. Harvey, you want to say hi to everybody? Let's see. You want to say hi? Hi, I'm Harvey Dog. Oh, there. You know, there's a Ranger. It's a Jet Ranger. How about that? You don't see them around. I think it is, anyway. I'm not sure. Let's get a closer look at it. It's unusually warm. I mean, I can't believe yesterday it went up to like 63 or something like that. It's the beginning of January. Oh, there's no global warming though. God, deal with people that defy science, you know. Well, why isn't there global warming? Because I said so. That's why. Oh, that's the research that you've compiled to back up your position just because you say so? It's like the election's a fraud. Why? Because I said so. Well, what if you had won? Well, then it wouldn't be a fraud. You know, these adults God should step in and make these adults all 10 years old again so they can take another shot at being a normal, somewhat normal. There are no normal people, I'm convinced of that, but somewhat normal person. I can reconnect. There is an airplane taking. So this one airplane just landed to the going east, and now there's an airplane got to take off that's going to the west. I'm wondering what kind of an airplane it is. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it's got a little. Oh well, I can't do that. No, let's see. Tesla, the energy component of that company is a wild card right now for investors. Whether you're going long or short, whether you're a bear or a bull, it's a wild card. Why? Well, because they haven't done diddly squat since the company's been in existence. I think they were established in 2016, something like that, 2017. This is not a performance airplane. It's a low-wing, fixed-gear putt-putt. But it flies. It's a decent day for flying. Not a lot of wind, very little wind, which is why the confusion on which runway is active. You know, the wind is not really, there's hardly any wind today. So you can run into a situation where, you know, people don't know which way to take off or land because they're not sure about the wind direction, but there's so little wind that it doesn't matter. What matters is avoiding a collision. If you're landing in one direction and somebody else is taking off in the opposite direction, you might want to be aware of that. I was doing some background with all this controversy and hype about FTX and Sam Bankman-Fried, the collapse of that cryptocurrency. It's amazing how our government just wants to go after the common man, you know. And they'll rearrange their rules and their guidelines and their protocols to go after the common man. I think our government is to the point where who was it? Was it Thomas Jefferson? I think it was Thomas Jefferson. He said that when the way it should work is that the government should be a little afraid of its citizens. When the citizens of that government start becoming afraid of the government, you're looking at a doorway to fascism, because the reaction will be the government comes down harder and sets up more rules for you to follow. Just you can go to China and try to open a website that criticizes anything connected to the Chinese Communist Party. You could be taken down in 24 hours. In this country, that doesn't happen. Although, the only thing that keeps our politicians in check is the vote, and there should be term limits. So their professional career is not getting reelected, and that's all it is in this country. I just want to get reelected. When I get elected, that's it. Regardless of what your convictions are, regardless of what your morals or your ethics are, I just want to get elected. In a fascist state, there are no elections. Anyway, I don't want to get into politics. I went back to choir last night for the first time in over 6 months, I think, maybe even more. And it was not comfortable. It was uncomfortable for me to do that, because I'm kind of like an outsider. I feel like I'm an outsider, even though they invited me back and all that. Anyway, that was touch and go. I don't know how that's going to work out. All right, so we're back to Tesla and the wild card, the energy division for all investors. It's ready to go exponential parabolic, because there is a real demand for sustainable clean energy on this planet, regardless of the anti-climate changing maximum. Jeez, I don't even want to talk about those people. It's just like, they're not going to listen. They're not going to listen to any factual scientific evidence. Nope. Like somebody I know that's like a fundamentalist religious Catholic. I point out some other things, that are questionable about the history of religion, which is pretty awful. When mankind becomes involved and has an influence on anything, it gets corrupted. And you can look at any slice of life or the society we live in and see that. The religious freaks just say, no, that's not, no. Inquisition never happened. No. Inquisition never happened. You might want to talk to the Jewish families that were affected by that. That's the same one thing with the Holocaust deniers. Oh my gosh. What happens to the brains of such people? You can't account for it. Anyway, all kinds of people in the world. There's all kinds of doggies in the world too. Anyway, that's as much as I got for today. I hope you guys are doing great. And this is so unseasonable. This weather is just insane. It doesn't feel good at all. And I got a feeling no matter how far north you live that this is going to happen going forward. Sure feels that way. Peace.